started. I guess I'll start by introducing myself. Hi, my name is Nikita Lene. I am the owner of Respa. We are a med spa located in Austin, Texas. And this group is specifically for all of my clients that are on my semaglutide weight loss management program. This support group, this online support group and forum, is specifically intended to build camaraderie and community with all of my weight loss clients. So this group is specifically for two types of people. Number one, if you're on my weight loss management program, meaning you're getting your semaglutide with me and doing your weekly check-ins with me. Or the second group of people would be if you are interested in joining this online forum with us and interested in being a part of our community and getting the resources with us, you will have the opportunity to join when this forum closes within the next couple of weeks. So right now I have this group as an open group for the first 2 weeks as we do our weekly check-ins and our lives. And then after those 2 weeks, it will be a closed forum and it will just be for my clients on my weight loss management program or clients that are interested in joining our online community. So I will kind of go over a little bit more about how to join our online community if you're not one of my clients, or how to join if you'd like to become one of my clients and do our weight loss management program here in Austin, Texas. Let me grab my notes. So let me start by also introducing myself a little bit more. So like I said before, my name is Nikita. I'm a registered nurse. I have been working in healthcare for a little over 18 years now. I started my healthcare journey in the U.S. Air Force, where I served for a little over 13 years. And I decided that I was going to jump into becoming a registered nurse. And I have worked as a ICU nurse and a travel nurse. I've been a nurse for a little over 4 years now. So I moved to Austin and absolutely fell in love with it. Started my business Respa in August of this previous year, and the rest is history. I really enjoy being able to get back to my local community here in Austin, the beautiful city of Austin. And so that's kind of why I created Respa. I wanted to take my skills that I learned as a nurse and be able to more intimately provide those services to my community and to be able to give back on a one-on-one basis and on a larger scale as well, to be able to share my knowledge and my expertise as a nurse, to be able to help other people. And so far, it's been an amazing experience, just my time working in healthcare in general and my time of since I've started this business here in Austin. The city of Austin has been so amazing to me. And so I'm so excited to be able to give back. Now, our weight loss management program is a newer service that we've added on in the last 4 months. And we are using a semaglutide, but we also offer another couple of options for anyone who does not qualify for semaglutide or who's not interested in trying semaglutide. So if you are seeing this and you are interested in some of our other options, I will leave a link in the comments down below so that you can book a free consultation with me and we can go over all of the weight loss options that we have here at Respa. So first and foremost, I want to jump into what our program entails and what all we offer. So for some of the people on this live, you guys already are familiar with this because you guys are already our clients and you guys are already in the program, already losing weight, and kudos to you guys. We're so excited about that. So excited about being a part of that journey for you guys. But for those of you who have not joined, our program is for people who are Texas-based. So if you are in the state of Texas and interested in trying semaglutide or some of our weight loss management programs, we would do an order of labs so we can get an overall picture of your health, and you would do a telehealth consultation with our nurse practitioner who's going to go over your health history with you, your medications, and really just talk to you about our different weight loss management options and find out what works best for you. Every step of the way in our program and every service that we offer here at Respa is always going to be geared towards you. We're never going to give you a cookie cutter answer of what we feel like, you should do this just because you should do this. Like, no, we want you to feel comfortable with the decisions that you're making, and any medications or supplements that you're receiving, we want you to fully understand how they work for you, and we cater everything to our clients specifically. So after you do that telehealth consultation, if you are approved for semaglutide, then you would come to see me in the spa on a weekly basis to do a couple of things. We do weigh-ins once a week to monitor your progress. We also measure you every single week, because sometimes you may not see progress on the scale every single week, but you may see progress in your measurements. So we want to make sure that we keep track of that progress as well. And then lastly, you'll get your weekly shot with me. For those of you who are not local, then we have other options as far as how we would track that progress and get those things done. We would create a curated plan that's specific to you and what you feel comfortable with. And we would also make sure that we discuss all of that with you during your consultation. So our program is either a 6-week option or a 10-week option. And that entire time that you're on the program, it is completely guided by our medical director, our nurse practitioner, and myself in-house. And we guide you kind of every step of the way in the program to make sure that you are getting the resources that you need, have all of your questions answered, and that we're monitoring your progress. Now, what else does this program come with? It comes with this wonderful journal. This is a journal that I created for you guys, and it is a food and fitness tracker, but it is filled with so much more than just food and fitness trackers, you guys. So I'm going to go over this and everything that's within this journal in just a couple of minutes. But this journal is a phenomenal resource. Like, as you guys can see, it's kind of thick. There's literally over 100 pages in this journal. I specifically made this because when I started my semaglutide journey, I could not find a resource that had everything that I wanted to track, everything that I needed to track my progress, along with motivation and resources in it. So I decided to make one myself, for myself, but also for my clients. So if you guys join my weight loss management program, you will be getting a copy of this. And then you also get a copy of the book Atomic Habits. And so we're going to talk about both of those and why we incorporate both of those in the program, and how we're going to use both of those in conjunction with medication and lifestyle changes to get you the progress that you're looking for and to help you reach your goals. Let's see. So the big goal with our program and with our online program and group is that we want to make changing small habits to create big change in our lives. So that's what we're doing. We're incorporating a whole bunch of different resources to help to make this progress or this process easier for you. So let's jump into the journal first. Let me show you guys what all is involved in this journal. This journal is pretty awesome. There's so many resources in here. So the number one reason for this journal is to track your progress. You want to be able to track how you start the program and how you're doing on a weekly basis. But it also has so many resources in it, and I'm going to go over some of those with you real quick. So starting off from the beginning of the journal, you have 2 whole pages filled with resources and QR codes that are going to take you right to the resources. You don't have to go type in a website and then click, click, click. You just scan this and it takes you directly to them. So starting at the top, you're going to have access to a fitness and meal tracking app. You're going to have access to online meal ideas. Workouts. There are 3 different workout playlists on here, starting from beginner to walking workouts to medium level workouts, where you're able to scan it and it takes you right to a YouTube playlist that has a plethora of different workouts on there. So the reason I put so many on there is because I want you to have options. Everyone's lifestyle looks different as far as how much time you have to work out. Your days may vary. Like maybe today you only have 10 minutes. You can go scroll through that list and find a quick 10-minute workout that's going to work for your schedule and for your current routine. But I want you to have options and to understand that you don't have to start lifting weights and doing anything that is exceptionally strenuous. You can just start by walking. And I wanted to give you a lot of different options so that you can start where you are and make progress from there. And that's going to be a recurring theme, you guys. I want you guys to know that. I want to meet you where you are and take the steps that we need to take together to get you to where you want to be. The second page, you have access to our online blog where we have a bunch of different articles about healthy eating and different supplements and things like that. There's also an FAQ list that has over 20 frequently asked questions about semaglutide for weight loss. So that's a really great place for you guys to start as well. We have a motivation playlist on here, as well as access to our YouTube channel and our Instagram. So let's jump into what else is in here. There is a bunch of pages for you to plan your months and your weeks, you guys, because planning ahead is going to be your greatest asset in this process. You'll find that if you wait to the last minute to try and make decisions like, what am I going to eat today? Am I going to work out today? That there's going to be life situations that pop up that deter you from actually doing that. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to plan ahead. We have monthly planners in here, so you can write down the different things you have going on in your life, your son's baseball game, your daughter's soccer game, things like that that you cannot miss. So you can plan your workouts and your fitness and your health, your meals and everything around those big events. Let's see what else we got. So each week you're going to see week 1 all the way through week 6, since our program is a 6-week program. And each week is going to include a weekly meal planner. So you can plan your meals and also create a shopping list for yourself to set yourself up for success. After that, we have our weekly fitness planner. This is just your workouts that you're planning ahead of time. Let's say, for example, you want to scan that workout code that I have in there and you want to do a low impact yoga class. You can put that here so you can plan ahead of time when you're going to work out and what workout you're going to do. Each day, you're going to have a daily food and fitness planner where you can mark what you ate for each meal and each snack, how much water you consume, and then there's a space at the bottom to track what workout you actually did, right? So let's say, for example, you planned on doing yoga, but you didn't have time to do yoga, so you just did a walk around the neighborhood. You can mark that here so that at the end of the week, you can go back and monitor your progress of what you got done this week, okay? At the end of every week, there are 3 important pages, you guys. There's a journal entry page, there's a notes page, and then there's a motivational quote at the end of each week also. Now, these journal entry pages are going to be for you to journal the good and the bad of your week, right? Your highs and your lows. But additionally to that, something that's important about the semaglutide weight loss management program is that there is no specific diet for this program. You're going to listen to your body and follow what your body kind of tells you. Now, it's completely up to you if you choose to do like a low carb or high protein diet, whatever diet you choose to make for yourself or whatever changes you choose to make to your meals. That's completely up to you. But semaglutide is going to let your body know what's working and what's not working, okay? And I'll give you an example for myself, okay? I used to be a sugar addict, you guys. I could consume a whole pint of ice cream and like just inhale it like that. But what I've noticed with semaglutide is I'm not having those cravings for sugar anymore. And not only am I not having the cravings for sugar, but if I consume something that is overly sweet, my body will start to tell me like, okay, that's enough. I'll start to feel like a little bit nauseous, or the craving for it is just gone. So where I used to be able to inhale a whole pint of ice cream like without even thinking twice about it, now after a 3rd or a 4th bite of ice cream, I'm like, okay, that's enough, and I put it away. Literally, I bought a pint of ice cream for my birthday, and I went to Baskin Robbins and got it. And literally, there's like only this much missing out of the top of the pint of ice cream because I literally take 3 bites at a time, and then that my body tells me, okay, we're done. So as you start to have these hints and clues that your body is showing you of what's good and what's bad, what's working, what's not, you want to make sure that you journal those at the end of every week, because right after that, you're going to be starting the next week. And the very first page of your next week is going to be your meal planner. So let's say, for example, you had a meal that you absolutely loved, you felt full of energy, and you felt really good after you ate it. For me, that meal lately has been like sausage and Brussels sprouts. It's been my go-to since I started this. It's really easy to make. And it's just so good. So I would put that down here. I would put how it made me feel, how it made me feel. I enjoyed that meal, and I would mark ice cream as one of my no-nos, like it made me feel nauseous. So that I would make sure that when I plan my weekly meals for the next week, that I already know ahead of time what to add and when not to add, okay? So you get that for every single week, you guys, all the way through 6 weeks, okay? So let's skip ahead at the very end so I can show you the goodies that we have at the back of the journal, okay? So here we are at the back of the journal. Okay, and I got some more goodies for you back here. There's like an additional 6 pages of resources for you to use to track your progress. We have this weekly weigh-in page where you can mark your progress of how much you weigh each and every week. We have a body, I'm about to drop it. We have a body measurement page that's in here. We got the for the guys and for the goyles. Oh, one sec, I'm like struggling to figure it. There we go. So you guys can mark your progress with your measurements. And mind you, this is the same page that I'm tracking in the spa. Whenever you come in, we're measuring your weekly progress. This is the page that I'm using. So now you guys have access to this, and you guys can mark your progress on a weekly basis as well at home. The next page, let's see what else we have in here. So we have a pounds lost tracker. This is just a fun way, something for you guys to mark every single week how much weight you're losing so you can keep track of all of it on one page. Now it goes from 1 all the way to 100 depending on what your goal is. And this to me is like so motivating. Like for me to just glance at this and look at how many pounds that I've lost on one sheet. The next page is for my patients who are monitoring their blood sugars. It's a blood sugar log. So if that's something that's a concern for you, you're monitoring your blood sugars and your A1Cs, this is a perfect log for you to keep track of that, because that's something else that's going to be impacted positively by being on semaglutide. So anywhere where you can monitor your progress, you want to make sure that you do that so that you can continue to be encouraged by all this hard work that you're about to do, right? The next pages have to do with the small habit changes that we're talking about, right? So we have a goal setting page that's going to help you to create SMART goals. So SMART being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals. Okay, so this is the formula to creating goals that's going to help to set you up for success. And then the very next page, we have a habit tracker. This is where you're going to keep track of all of your habits. Let's say you want to drink more water, you want to do 10,000 steps a day. Those are 2 of my goals, you guys. So you would just mark whatever that habit is, and then mark each day that you actually achieve those goals. So I want to drink a liter of water a day, and I want to take 10,000 steps a day. Each day that I do that, I'm going to mark that on here. And then each week, I'm going to monitor my progress. Let's say I only reached that goal twice this week. That's a great start. We're not going to beat ourselves up. Next week, my goal will be to do it 3 or 4 times a week. And I'm going to keep track of that on my habit tracker and make notes at the bottom also, like what stopped me from reaching that goal this week. Was I just too busy to get up and do my steps? Was I not feeling well? Did I hurt myself? Whatever it is that stopped you from achieving that goal, you want to put it down here so that you can avoid that next week. You can find a workaround or a resolution to whatever that was so that you can do better the following week. And then the very last page is one of my favorite pages. This page is just your semaglutide weight loss tracker. Now, this is just at the very back so you can quick reference it, and it's going to track all of your stuff for you. So we're monitoring the date, your blood pressure, your BMI, the dose that you're on, and your current weight, as well as how much weight you've lost and your overall total weight loss. So you're keeping track of this all the way through. This journal in itself has weeks 1 through 20. But if you are interested in continuing to track your progress, please let me know after you get to the end of this. I can also make available to you the other pages. I think it goes all the way through week 60, you guys. So, and then last but not least is another page that has another QR code that has more resources, you guys. I wanted to make sure you guys were taken care of. I really took my time making this journal because I wanted to make it with you guys in mind. So you guys have all the resources that you need in one place, all the motivation you need, everything that you need in one journal. Let's see, what are some other things that you should definitely track in this journal? I made a cute little list for you guys. So some things that you can track: your meals, your activities or your exercise, your mood, your habit tracking, your weight loss and your measurements, your blood glucose, your blood pressure. And you always want to monitor, document the good and the bad. So even if you had a bad week, don't feel like you can't write it down in this journal, like this is just the happy sunshine and rainbows journal. No, this journal is for you to track your progress, your true progress, which means that if you had a bad week and you decided to veg out on the couch and eat a bunch of junk food, that's okay. We're all human, right? You're going to mark down in this journal what your highs and your lows were for the week, some things you did good, some things that you did not so good. And you're also going to make a plan of what you're going to do better the following week, or the habits that you're going to change to have a better week the following week. This is your journal. There's no penalties or anything bad that's going to happen if you mark something bad in your journal. This is your journal. But also, this is your group. This is your forum. So I want each and every person to feel comfortable coming here and sharing your highs and your lows and how your week went. That's another reason why I will be creating, this will be a closed forum in the next couple of weeks, because I want each person to feel comfortable in this community sharing, knowing that it is a non-judgmental environment, and you can share from your heart, share your experiences, and not be judged, because each and every one of us is going through this journey together. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the book that's going to be included, that each of you will get a copy of as well if you join the forum, or if you're on my weight loss management program. And the book is called Atomic Habits. Now, if you haven't already read this book, you are in for a treat, you guys. This book is amazing. It is, let's see, when did I read this book? I read this book back in 2020 for the first time, and it's an amazing book, you guys. It literally helps to break down, maybe you have a big goal in mind, and it's going to help you to break down and find some small, tiny habits in your everyday life that you can change that are going to help you to get to those big goals. It's going to help to give you a better way to visualize your goals and how to get to them. So I'm really excited about sharing this book with you guys. I think it goes hand in hand with what we are all trying to do here in this weight loss management group, which is not just to lose weight, not just to be summertime fine or, ready for just a wedding or some one-time event, but to make the healthy lifestyle changes that we need to see long-term change and to hit our long-term goals. So as we go through this program, I want you guys to keep whatever your long-term goal is in the forefront of your mind. Maybe you want to be able to be healthier, to be more active, to spend time with your grandbabies. Maybe you just want to be able to go throw the football with your kids without being winded. Whatever your goal is, I want you to keep that goal in the forefront of your mind. I want you to continue to document that goal and how you're reaching it. Because these tiny habits that we're going to talk about making changes to are going to add up to those big habits, or those bigger habits and those bigger goals that you're trying to accomplish. So I'm really excited about sharing this book with you guys. I think it's going to be life-changing for those of you who have not already read it. Even if you have read it, as we break it down, we're going to relate it to weight loss and to making the healthy lifestyle changes that we're making. And you're going to be able to see this book in a new light. So I'm really excited about sharing this book with you guys and kind of going through it each and every week. We're going to be learning something new about it and just discussing it along the way. Because the biggest thing about semaglutide is when you're on this medication, you can take the medication and not make any lifestyle changes and probably still lose weight. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. You can probably still lose weight. But if you really want to drop the weight, get to your big goal, and keep the weight off, you're going to have to add those lifestyle changes to it. So some of those can be hard. Some lifestyle changes are very hard to make, you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm here to help you guys along the way. I myself am also on this journey. I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I'm on this weight loss management program too. I myself am on semaglutide. I myself am making these same lifestyle changes and taking it a week at a time, with making better choices, with being more active, with drinking more water, with doing all the things to get to my weight loss goals. And the reason why I really wanted to be a part of this community is because I'm a part of this community. I myself am doing all the things as well. So along the way, I want to be as transparent with you guys and as honest with you guys as possible about my progress and what I'm dealing with, because I believe that transparency just opens the door for you guys to be able to feel more vulnerable and to feel more open with asking questions within this forum and sharing your progress within this forum as well. I want everyone to feel like this is a safe space to share and for this to be a community, a tight-knit community with camaraderie, and to be able to cheer for one another along the way. So I'm really, really excited about that. Let's see what else I got for you. So very lastly, we're going to talk about weekly lives. We're going to talk about what they're going to look like. So every single week, I want to do a live with you guys. Once again, we're going to be talking about our progress, our highs and our lows, how our week went overall. We're going to be talking about our atomic habits that we're making, our changes along the way, what we're learning this week. But some other things that I want to include in these lives, I want them to be fun, you guys. I want this to be a great environment for you guys to come and join in and to get the boost of energy, the motivation, get your questions answered, cheer for one another, get all of that in. These are not going to be exceptionally long. This initial one might be a little bit longer than all the subsequent ones, but these are going to be quick, to the point lives where you guys can just come get your weekly dose of motivation. So some of the things that we're going to do is going to be either myself or someone on my team that's always going to lead these lives. And we're going to be posting daily motivation within our group. So that could be on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page. We're going to do chat questions. We're going to do challenges along the way. We'll always have resources that we're going to put. I'm really good about putting direct links to stuff, so you guys can just click on it and get what you need quickly. We'll have access to workouts, photos. If you guys feel comfortable sharing your before and after photos or your progress photos, I would love to share those in the group. What else? We'll have interactive activities and games. And if you guys are interested in doing local events, I would love to do local events with you guys. For my clients that come to see me right now, I feel like everyone's booked on Thursdays and Fridays, where you guys come in and do your weigh-ins and your shots. So a lot of you guys pass each other. You see each other in passing. But if you're interested in doing local meetups where we do like a group walk, or if you guys are interested in working towards a goal and you would like to be involved in the community, let me know. I would love to host those for you guys. It would be a great opportunity, once again, to build camaraderie and to really root for one another. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know down below. If you have any ideas of events that you would like to for me to host or for you to help host, let me know. I'd love to organize that. The main thing I want you guys to know is that this group is for us. This is for us. That's another reason why I'm putting stress on the fact that it's going to be a closed group. I want everyone to feel comfortable here in this group with sharing and being a part of it. to build camaraderie and have support and community. So last but not least, I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of questions. I am kind of on the fence as far as what day I want to do the lives. Now, the lives can be on Friday or Saturday to wrap the week up, or we could do them on Sundays to kind of start the next week fresh. So I'm going to leave a poll down below somewhere for you guys to fill out that poll of when you guys would be more likely to show up, because I want people to be interactive. I would like people to be actually active and be a part of these lives. So what day works best for you guys? Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays for a quick 20 to 30 minute live? And then also what time of the day works best for you guys? Morning, noon, or night? I'll put that information down below for everybody to interact and let me know what time works best for them, so we can try our best to plan a live at the time that's best for everybody, so we can get the most participation. And also, for if you ever miss a live, I will be able to have the replay on our YouTube channel. So I'll always post that link on the Facebook group. So if you guys miss a live, don't worry about it. I will make sure you guys have access to it, so you guys can watch the replay at a later time and date when you have more time available. So yeah, I think that's everything that I had for this welcome for you guys. I'm so excited about being a part of your weight loss journey, and you guys to be a part of mine. I feel so blessed to have so many amazing clients that just trust me with their health and their wellness journey. And I'm just so excited to be a part of that for you guys. If you guys are not already a client and you're interested in joining our weight loss management program here at Respa, I will leave all the information down below for you. We'd love to have you be a part of our program. And if you guys are not in the state of Texas, but you're interested in being a part of the forum, when I close the forum, I will have that information available for you as well. We'd love to have you be a part of the forum. And once again, if you do join the forum, even if you're not one of my clients, you will get a copy of the fitness journal. If you don't want a physical copy, then you can get the digital copy emailed to you. So thanks again for showing up, you guys. I really appreciate you guys and your time. And if you guys have any questions or concerns that you'd like me to address in the next live, please feel free to comment them down below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.